Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Night Live Art Shows. My name is Marianne Benoit, and I am an energy artist and an interior designer in Seward, Alaska. And tonight I'm once again sharing some pieces from my new collection, which I call Transforming. And Transforming is a series of kind of ethereal abstracts that symbolize personal and spiritual transformation. So I've already done two shows on this, and in the last two shows, I was describing how when a person goes through a transformation, there's usually a series of things that happens that's similar for most people. And my first two shows, the art that I shared with you, represented the first kind of 6 steps in transformation. And so tonight I'm going to share 3 more pieces, and I'm going to talk briefly about 6 more steps that you might go through. And I would say that most people are going to go through all of these things. But there might be a few that don't happen to you, but in any case, it's just something to be aware of if you're going through your own personal transformation. You might experience some of these things. So, one thing that you might go through is kind of a new practice of mindfulness. And what that means is you start to become more aware about staying present in the moment rather than always be thinking about the future or always thinking about the past. You start to become more aware and more present in the moment. And you start to appreciate the beauty of what is happening to you right now. Another thing would be you start to maybe incorporate a little bit more meditation in your practice. And that helps you kind of connect more with your inner self and what's around you, the universe, so to speak. A third thing that might happen is you start to maybe cultivate an attitude of a little bit more gratitude, so that instead of thinking about the things that you're lacking in life, you start to become more aware and appreciating more of the things that you do have, the blessings that are in your life, and you start to shift your focus more towards the things that you're grateful for rather than the things that you're lacking, because you're starting to become more aware that where your thoughts are and where your focus is, you're attracting more of the same things back to yourself. So by focusing on abundance, you attract more of that back to yourself. Another thing might be a little bit more focus on forgiveness. You start to learn how to forgive others more and yourself, and kind of start releasing some of the burden that you carry related to past grievances. And that lets you open up your heart a little bit more to love, basically. Another thing would be compassion. You might start to develop more compassion because you start to see how everything is connected, and that you start to treat all beings, not just people, with more kindness and understanding. And finally, the 6th step, which with the ones I talked about last week would be 12 altogether, would be a little bit more focus on intuition. So you start to begin to trust your intuition a little bit more, listening to yourself and allowing your intuition to start to guide your decisions. So the pieces that I'm going to show you tonight are all about personal transformation. They're kind of embodying the ideas and the energy within some of the things that I'm talking about. And by surrounding yourself with art related to these ideas, you're helping to attract that into your own life. When you see these things in your space, you think about that, and that attracts those things to you. So next I'm going to show you a room that I designed. It's a digital design of a living room, and it shows you, it's the same room I've been showing you for the last couple of weeks, but it's different because I've changed the art, I've changed a little bit of the accents, the colors, and it shows you how you can incorporate this type of art into your space. So I hope you enjoy it.